and we are back. We had a lot going on. We were in Boston. I was finishing up my MBA. We were sick. I mean, excuses, but we are back. We're committed to this channel, and today we have a great recipe for you. Today, we are making ramen. I love ramen so much, and I've made it a lot. I think it was the first recipe I ever cooked for you, right, babe?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. And look how that turned out.
Yeah, that's it with the ramen.
Yeah. So we're gonna make some delicious pork belly ramen today. All fresh ingredients. It's gonna simmer for a while, so you're gonna get that nice aroma in your house. It's a perfect dish to cook for your family, your friends. It makes a lot. So let's get started. All right, guys. So there are a few things you need on hand to cook this ramen. Nice fresh produce, a lot of spice. We have some nice Asian flavors in the mixture. So we're first gonna start off with cilantro. I always have fresh cilantro on hand, and green onions, scallions. I put these in pretty much every dish we cook. I love the flavor of scallions. Yummy. Next we're gonna do some bone broth. Chicken bone broth, 2 boxes. I use the kettle and fire. I think it's really good. It's organic. 10 grams of protein, so good post-workout dish. Ginger, stir-in paste. You can get this right in the produce section. Also, they sell lemongrass stir-in paste. I really like that. It adds like a tanginess to the ramen. Sambal. Who doesn't love sambal? It's such a nice garlicky spice. So I'm using this brand with the little rooster on it. Yummy. Sriracha works great too. It has that nice chili garlic flavor. So if you don't have sambal, use sriracha. Coconut milk, not the light version. The light version becomes like congealed. It's not a good texture. So get the not light coconut milk in this Thai kitchen brand. It's really yummy. Rice vinegar. We're gonna put this in at the end. It just adds a nice tart aftertaste to the ramen. Red curry paste. It's a little spicy, so if spice isn't for you, leave this out. Very simple, leave it out. And Chinese noodles. I suppose you could use the ramen packets and just not include the seasoning. Very similar type of noodles, so whatever you have on hand, but these, this brand of Kame, I'm totally probably saying that wrong, but these Chinese noodles are really good and work great in the ramen. All right, let's get going. All right, guys, so I have my broth mixing, and it's simmering on low. I have my red curry paste in here, 1 teaspoon. I have my sambal, 1 tablespoon, 1 generous tablespoon, because I love this stuff. And then I have 2 boxes of my kettle and fire bone broth in here. And then I have my coconut milk in here, which is those white chunks you see in there. I'm just mixing that up, stirring it, and letting it simmer on low for about 1 hour to 2 hours.
Okay, so what we did here was we went to the nearest supermarket and we bought a pork belly, and we sliced the pork belly up in kind of bacony strips, just a little thicker. And then what we did was we mixed up everything. So we mixed soy sauce, ginger, rice vinegar. What was this called?
Sambal.
Sambal. This stuff's good stuff. And a little bit of honey. And we mixed it all up in here, and we'll put the portions in the description. And that's where we're at. And then we're gonna throw it on the smoker. Okay, so here we have about 5 to 6 pieces of pork belly. This is primarily gonna be used for the fat in it. So these pieces are gonna be baked. You can fry it, bake it. I suggest baking it. You get the most fat out of it. And this is gonna be used as the stock pretty much for the ramen. Okay guys, so we just laid on our last pork belly. The temperature on the smoker is at 225. I know you see some beef short ribs right now. That's for dinner later, but right now we're talking about pork belly. This is for later. But if you want to know about this, go on our Instagram page and you will find out about this.
This has been simmering for about 2.5 hours. We left it on a little bit longer because we had the time, so why not? I'm gonna add some green onion in here. I pretty much chopped up all the green onions. I love that flavor, so the more the merrier. I'm gonna add a little dash of my rice vinegar. Look at how nice that looks. That's gonna add some tang. It's nice. And a squeeze of ginger. This ginger right here. I love the ginger flavor. It's very fresh. Okay guys, so I just took this right out of the oven, my pork belly baked, and I'm just gonna drip that grease right into my ramen. Add some beautiful flavor. I have 2 limes chopped, and I'm just going to squeeze them right in there. All right, so we have our boiling salted water. I'm just gonna place our noodles in there. You can break them up, but I really don't see the point. Okie dokie, so we're gonna take our pasta out. Leave your water boiling because we're gonna use this water for our soft-boiled eggs. We're gonna take our boiling water and place 4 eggs in there, or an egg per serving. So if you're doing 3, you only really need 3 eggs. And we're gonna let them boil for 7 minutes for a nice soft boil. If people only like hard boiled, do like 12 to 15 minutes. Donnie really only likes hard boiled, so I do more of a 15-minute boil. I love that soft boil, so I'm gonna go for a 7-minute boil. Okay guys, so I have my noodles with an egg in it already cooked. I'm gonna take 1 ladle of our broth, pour it right over the soup, add another, right over the noodles, not the soup. Alrighty, look at that, yummy. I have some fresh cilantro chopped. I'm gonna put that right on top. I'm gonna place 2 pieces of our smoked pork belly right on top. And I'm gonna take 2 pieces of lime and put them on the side. Oh yeah. I cannot wait to eat this, it looks so good.